Well, a very good evening and warm welcome to Towcester Racecourse for this evening's meeting. We now have just 7 minutes left of betting on tonight's first race. The runners are on parade for race number 1. Race 1 is the always free admission at Towcester Racecourse Stakes. And in trap 1 we have Swift Cayley, trained by Mark Wallace. 2 is Amazing Gracie, trained by Kevin Hutton. In 3 is Jacob's Nev, trained by Matt Dartnell. 4 is Ducklington Bow, trained by Kev Hutton. 5 is Jodie Lottie, trained by Hazel Kemp. And 6, Common Sense, trained by Graham Holford. Well, just early warning of one alteration to tonight's race card. A change in race number 9, the 9:40 race, where trap 1, Killen Act, has been withdrawn. And the reserve greyhound Ratholdham Lady runs. That's race 9, the 9:40 race. Runs the reserve greyhound Ratholdham Lady. Full form for Ratholdham Lady can be found at the rear of your race card. Still 6 minutes then left for betting on tonight's first race. Greyhounds enjoying a bit of shade down there underneath the grandstand. Warm welcome to everyone on track tonight, and also everyone watching on Racing Post Greyhound TV, and of course www.toaster.tv around the world. Up on the screens now then, we have the betting for the first race of this evening. Looks like favourites in trap 3 here. Jacob's Nev, currently trading at 7-4. Then 9-4 trap 6. 5-1 trap 2. 6-1 trap 4. Likewise the 1 Swift Cayley. There's the betting up on the big screen in full now then. Still the favourite in 3, Jacob's Nev at 7-4. Still plenty of time to get those bets on for tonight's first race though. 5 minutes to the off, 5 minutes. Couple of change in the early betting then for race number 1. Favourite still in 3, Jacob's Nev at 7-4, but it's now 2-1 trap 6, Common Sense. Our friendly bookmakers are situated in front of the grandstand tonight, down in the sunshine. They'll be extremely pleased you pay them a visit during the evening. We'll now have just 3 minutes to the off then. 3 minutes only left for betting on the always free admission at Towcester Racecourse Stakes. Tia's our starter tonight. She's a lady in the top hat down there. She's about to line them up, take the greyhounds down behind the boxes for race number 1. Now have around 2 minutes to the off. 2 minutes. Greyhounds behind the boxes now then. The loading process is underway then for tonight's first race. It's the always free admission at Towcester Racecourse Stakes, grade A8. Great shot of Tia, our starter, on the big screen now. Looking very smart in the top hat tonight. Tia's waved a flag, so the hare's running. Hare's on the move for the always free admission at Towcester Racecourse Stakes. Bunny's up behind the boxes. Off and racing then for the first time tonight. 4 and 5, but a little slow in a stride, but the 6 dog wasn't. Leads early doors. There's Common Sense. Going to lead around his first corner. Leads by about 3 lengths from trap 3, the nearest pursuer. That's the favourite, Jacob's Neb. Bit of a gap then back to 2. Then comes 4, 1 and 5. Your back marker. The well strung out as they head down the far side, but it's the striped jacket in command at the moment. Has made all to this third corner. Common Sense still leads by about 3 lengths for Graham Holford. Approaching the final corner now. 3 trying to reel him in late, but looks like 6 may well be strong enough. 2 emerging from the pack. Can the 6 dog hang tough up towards the pace? 6 makes all. 2 runs on for second. 3 thirds. 6, 2 and 3, the result of race 1. The official result of race 1 was first trap 6, Common Sense, owned by Miss J. Holford, Tremor Graham Holford. Second trap 2, Amazing Gracie. Third trap 3, Jacob's Nev. Result 6, 2 and 3, 6, 2, 3. And up on the big screen now, then you can see the replay of our first race. It was all about trap 6 from pillar to post. Common Sense for owner Miss J. Holford and Graham Holford put the pace of the race early doors. Through was pretty much always second, Jacob's Nev, until the final few strides when 2 ran on pretty nicely. Amazing Gracie to snatch second. But no doubt on that winner, trap 6, Common Sense. Confirmation then of the full order of finish for race 1. It was 6.23.415, 6.23.415. The distances were 2.5 lengths, 3/4 of a length, 3 3/4, 2.5 and 4.5. The winning time 29.33, 29.33. The winning time for Trap 6, Common Sense. Well, just a customer announcement for the party that have sponsored race 4 on our card tonight, the Biffa Subcontracted Service Stakes. That's the party that have sponsored race 4, the Biffa Subcontracted Service Stakes. If your representative could please make their way down to the presentation area. I can tell you that Barry Coombs, our resident host, is waiting to speak to you, so just talk you through the process for a little later on to present the trophy. So if the connections behind the Biffa Subcontracted Service Stakes could please make their way down to the presentation area now. Barry is awaiting you. Thank you.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you could just, the sponsor of race 4, if you could come and see me, we'll have a little chat before we do your presentation of race 4. So come and see me as soon as possible, please.
Up on the big screen now then, you can see our resident tipster, Mick Lives' selection for our next race, race number 2. He goes for the 5-dog Greencroft Tyson. Says Tyson is a bit hit and miss at the boxes, but hopefully tonight he goes ping. If he does, then he should win and make us go boom. Boom is, of course, Mick's catchphrase. He'll be hoping for plenty of them during the evening. So Mick Lives' tip for our next race, race 2, is trap 5, Greencroft Tyson. Betting for race number 2 up on the big screen now then. Current favourite is Trap 3, Speed Cop at 5-2. Next in the one dog, Geneva Veloz at 3-1. Just 5 minutes to the off then, 5 minutes only left for betting on race number 2. Grounds will soon be out and in the sunshine. Greyhounds on parade then for race 2. Stand by for the countdown. Well, just 2 minutes to the off then, 2 minutes. The Greyhounds are heading down towards the starting trap. So I can tell you the runners and riders for race 2 are as follows though. Trap 1 is Geneva Veloz, trained by Chris Joyce. 2 is Derail Ale, trained by Bernie Warren. 3 is Speed Cop, trained by Keith Hazeltine. 4, Blakefield Becky, trained by Kev Hutton. 5 is Greencroft Tyson, trained by Steve Rayner. And 6, Niblock Chiardi, trained by Paul Clark. We now have just 2 minutes to the off, 2 minutes. Greyhounds approaching the starting traps to celebrate your special occasion at Towcester Racecourse Stakes. Better at the bottom of your screen then, still trap 3, your favourite 5-2, Speed Cop. There's a shot of the jolly, and the white jacket. Recently won a P8, looking to win an A8 here. Trap 5 getting carried down to parade behind the boxes. Bit of a workout for trainer Steve Rayner. Greyhounds loading up then for race number 2. Not long to get those bets on now then for this A8 contest. Just a couple left to load. All safely locked away now then. Tia's waved a flag, so the hare's running. Bunny's approaching the boxes then for race number 2 to celebrate your special occasion at Towcester Racecourse Stakes. Bunny flies by, on away we go, and trap 6 shows well on the outside. Niblock Keedy, 1 shows better early gears though. Geneva Velos, and Geneva Velos it is, going to lead around this first bend from 3 now, the nearest pursuer. That's Speed Cop. 5 still hand on the outside, Greencroft, Tyson, bit of Gatlin back to 2, then comes 6, and 4 whipping them in towards bend number 3 we go though. So the red jacket, Geneva Velos, that leaves by a length from 3, looking to challenge up the inside and goes through nicely. Does Speed Cop, living up to his name with this final corner now. It's trap 3 gone clear, 5 moving in the second place, Greencroft, Tyson, 3 from 5, 2 joining as well. Can the 3 hang tough? 5 living large on the outside, and 5 gets up. 5 beats 3. Photograph for 3rd place. The official result of race 2 was first trap 5, Greencroft Tyson, owned and trained by Steve Rayner. Second trap 3, Speed Cop. Third trap 2, Derail Ale. Result 5, 3 and 2, 5, 3, 2. Replay of race 2 up on the big screen now. It was a thriller to celebrate your special occasion at Towcester Racecourse Stakes. 1 made the early run in Geneva Velos. 5 was always laying handy though, but 3 probably looked like the most like down this far side. Speed Cop made his move up the inside, ran this 3rd corner and shot clear, did Keith Hazeltine's runner, but 5 was not to be denied. Stuck to his guns nicely on the outside, did Greencroft Tyson to deliver the knockout punch and get his head in front where it mattered most. Greencroft Tyson wins race 2. Once again, then we can see the closing stages of race number 2. Won eventually by the 5-dog Greencroft Tyson. 3 took it up on the run-in, but 5 pounced late to grab it for owner and trainer Steve Rayner. And I can tell you the full order of finish of race 2 was 5:32.164. Distances were 3/4 of a length, half a length, a neck, a short head, and half a length. Winning time 29.61, 29.61, the winning time for Trap 5 Greencroft Tyson. Just 5 minutes to get those bets on then for race number 3. Race 3 is the Towcester Greyhounds on RPG TV every Tuesday stakes. Indeed, as well as being on RPG TV tonight, we're also streaming on Towcester.tv. Tune in, catch all the racing, indeed all the trials as well, anywhere around the world. So we've got 5-2 joint favourites in our next race, race 3. Trap 3, Jack's Queen, and 6, Barna Grain Dan, both trading at 5-2. Next in the 2 dog, Lexi's Noodles, 3-1. And it's 7-2, Trap 4, Scream and Shout. 5-1, the 5, and 6-1, Gatilo's Bieber in red. Greyhounds on parade then for race number 3. A little bit behind schedule, so they're heading straight across the far side for this sprint contest. Grade D4, the Towcester Greyhounds on RPGT every Tuesday stakes. The runners for race 3 are as follows though. Trap 1 is Gatilo's Bieber, owned Mr. R. Creggendon, trained by Bernie Warren. 2 is Lexi's Noodles, owned by Mr. W. Boyle, trained by Mark Wallace. 3 is Jack's Queen, who's owned and trained by Steve Rayner. 4 is Scream and Shout, owned by the Billy B Syndicate, trained by Bernie Warren. 5 is Ashcan Flash, owned and trained by Steve Rayner. And 6 is Barna Grain Dan, owned by Mr. D. Walsh and Mrs. D. Walsh, trained by Graham Holford. Greyhounds approaching the starting traps then for race number 3, just 2 minutes to the off. 2 minutes. The betting shows we now have a clear favourite in this next race, race 3, Trap 6. Now 5-2, it's now 3-1 Trap 3. So Trap 6, who is also Mick Lives's selection. He had the last winner, did Mick, and he goes for the 6 dog here, Barna Grain Dan, who is currently the 5-2 favourite. Now into 2-1, so a little bit more money for this 6 dog, Barna Grain Dan. Must be a strong fancy for the Graham Holford camp. Second on his last couple of occasions, been knocking the door in these sort of contests, so perhaps go one better tonight. Not long till post time now then for race 3, the Towcester Greyhounds on RPG TV every Tuesday stakes. And the Greyhounds are now going forward, loading those boxes for race 3, loading up over the far side. Nearly all loaded then, race 3. Tia gives them a final check. She's waved the flag, so the hare's running. Bunners on the spin for race 3, the Towcester Greyhounds on RPG TV every Tuesday stakes. Bunny flies by, away we go. Too a little slow in the stride, but up front is Trap 4, putting the pace of the race. Early doors, Scream and Shout. Goes on his first bend, clear of 3 in second place. 1 looking to challenge up the inside, Gatello's Bieber. 4 from 1 as they straighten for the judge. A long way back to 3 in third. 6 trying to stay on, but 4 it is, looking to make all and gonna do so. 4 makes all, Scream and Shout. 1 second. 6 I think has got third. 4-1-6. The official result, race 3, was first trap 4, Scream and Shout, and with the Billy B Syndicate, Tremor Bernie Warren. Second trap 1, Gatillo's Bieber. Third trap 6, Barna Grain Dan. Result 4, 1 and 6, 4, 1, 6. Replay of that sprint contest on your screen now then. It was trap 4 that made all Scream from the boxes, did Scream and Shout to lead up early doors through. Soon on the premises, likewise 1, but trap 4 not to be denied. Scream and Shout makes all for the Billy B Syndicate and trainer Bernie Warren. Up on your screens now then, we have the replay of race number 3. Trap 4 making all Scream and Shout for the Billy B Syndicate, trainer Bernie Warren. It's all over bar the shout now for a few strides really. The 1 stayed on well enough, likewise 6 on the outside, but very impressive performance from trap 4, Scream and Shout. And the full order in for race number 3 was 416.235. 416.235. The distances were 3 1/4, 1 length, half a length, 3/4 of a length, and a short's head. The winning time for race 3, 15.82. 15.82. The winning time for Scream and Shout. The betting is in then for our next race, race number 4. And with a clear favourite in trap 4 here, Wood Arabian at 5-2. Next in, Mongi's due the 5 dog at 3-1, and it's 4-1. Traps 2, 3, and 6. The outside at the moment, trap 1, Swift Snap at 6-1. Race 4 is the Biffa Subcontracted Services Stakes. And we now have just 7 minutes to the off. 7 minutes only left for betting on the Biffa Subcontracted Services Stakes. Plenty of betting activity down there in the ring then. Traps 1, 2, 3, and 5 all drifting in the market. The favourite rock steady though, 5-2, Wood Arabian. That was his opening show, and still the 5-2 jolly down there at the moment. Wood Arabian, your favourite for our next race, race 4. Runners on parade then for race number 4. Race 4 is the Biffa Subcontracted Services Stakes. Grounds heading down towards the boxes then for race number 4. We now have just 2 minutes to the off. 2 minutes only left for betting on the Biffa Subcontracted Services Stakes. The runners are as follows. Track 1 is Swift Snap, who's Trevor Richard Yates. 2 is Fearsome Fantasy, Trevor Kelly Tobin. In 3 is Capakin Jill, trainer Mark Wallace. 4 Wood Arabian, trainer Steve Rayner. 5 is Monge's Dew, trainer Kelly Tobin. And 6 Energised Honey, trainer Mark Wallace. Confirmation of Big Mick Lives' selection for this race then. He goes for the 5-dog Monge's Dew. Says the grader loosens his grip and presents Kelly Tobin's charge with a marvellous opportunity to get back to winning ways. Let's see then. He goes for the 5-dog Monge's Dew. Good luck with your selections here then. Both on track, or indeed if you're watching on Racing Post Ground TV, or indeed www.toaster.tv. Just over a minute to get your bets on then for this next race, race 4. It's the Biffa Subcontracted Services Stakes. The greyhounds now being placed into the boxes for race 4, loading up for the Biffa Subcontracted Services Stakes. Nearly all loaded then for this A7 contest. So he gives them a final check. Gives a smile, waves the flag, so the hare's running. Hare's on the move, race 4, the Biffa Subcontracted Services Stakes. Runners approaching the boxes. Lids full open and away we go. 3 caught napping at the boxes. Capakin Jill the pup, but up front is trap 4 that leads early doors. Wood Arabian, the favourite, leads round now from 6th and 2nd place. 5 and 2 both handy. Then comes 1 and 3 off the second bend. They fly now though. Still the black jacket of Wood Arabian. 6 Lincoln Runa challenge up the inside. Energised Honey. 5 still handy as well. Monge's Dew approaching the final corner though. But all about this 4-dog so far. Wood Arabian looking fairly strong at this point. 6 trying to lay it down late on. And likewise 5, but still trap 4 in the driving seats. They straighten to the judge. And trap 4 is going to make all here. 5 second. Close to 3rd place in the end. 2 and 6. 4 beats 5, photo for 3rd. Confirmation of the official result race 4. First was trap 4, Wood Arabian, Mr. P. Martin Jr., Mr. S. Rayner, Tremor Steve Rayner. Second trap 5, Monge's Dew. And third trap 6, Energised Honey. Result 4, 5 and 6. 4, 5, 6. Replay race 4 up on the big screen now then. 3 really was caught napping out of the boxes. Had a man in decline from there, did Capaquin Jill, but surely want to keep on the right side of it. She improves over the coming weeks. But up front it was trap 4 that made all for Steve Rayner. Wood Arabian led from pillar to post. 6 on the premises for most of the contest. Likewise 5 Monge's Dew, but 4 it was that landed the spoils in the Biffa.
Where's our connections for the Biffa? Where are they? Is it? Oh, that's the young one. Yeah. Sally, where's our Sally? Sally and the crew, where are you? Come on down, Sally. Bring your family, bring your friends, bring everybody from Biffa. Oh, you're coming, here we go. It's just a one single. There's about 20 of you in there.
Strength individuals. Oh, we've got another couple here coming.
Come on. This is your firm's night out tonight, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Sunny night. Right, we'll wait for the crowd to come through first. Come on, there we come. Come on, have a photograph taken with a greyhound.
Okay, yeah, we're going to be outside. We're going to be outside. We'll see. Sponsored the race.
Can I just put you through?
Tony, let go of the barrier. Tony, come and get a picture.
Okay, guys. Just bend down a bit, Steve. Okay, guys, just look at me, please, for a second. Nice big smile.
Oh, lovely, lovely. That's the Biffa subcontracted service stakes. Then we're going to have a little chat with them in a minute. That's lovely. Great race to track forward. Don't run away, don't run away. We're going to have a little chat. Come on then. So come on, have a chat with us. Come on. Right, what's it all about tonight? So come on in. What's your name?
My name's Nick. Yeah, and we're here today because it's all about getting the teams together, getting to giving rewards to hard work, last year's results, and just making sure that we work as a team and that we hang out with each other afterwards.
Yeah, that sounds really great because there's quite a few of you here tonight, isn't there? You chose the warmest day of the year. And you got some love. I was speaking to a few of you earlier, and you've got a great team spirit here tonight. So, what have you had your burgers and stuff up there? Have you?
Yeah. Everyone's grabbed their food and getting their drinks and placing their bets on. And luckily enough, my one bet that I've put on so far was the winning horse in this race.
Winning dog, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think it was favourite. Brilliant, actually. So, how many of you here tonight? 13, lucky 13. So, oh, that's brilliant. So, you're coming on tonight. Have you been here before?
First time for a lot of us.
All of you, or for a lot of you?
For most of us.
Yeah. And where have you come from? Where far? Is it all round?
Mostly. Aylesbury and Wickham.
And
Banbury. There we go.
And where do you you play for any sporting clubs at Banbury? Who do you play? Football, cricket?
football.
Hey, good lad.
Right, give your team a plug. What's the name of your football team?
Arsenal. What's the football team called? Arsenal.
Portugal.
Oh, I think they're the Euro winners. Yeah, well done. A little bit confused about what team. Right, I'm going to have a chat with the ladies for a minute. So give us a name. Check along. Come on. Here we go. What's your names? Danielle. We got Danielle. And your name?
Leanne.
Leanne. There we go. It's not that hard, is it? And your name?
Jake.
Laura. Sally.
Yeah, we know Sally. And this is the man from Banbury.
Cody.
Tony.
Cody.
Cody.
Oh, Cody. Well, I was saying to my lady today, she's got a brother lives in New York, and I said to her today, I want to go to Coney Island today, which is a long way away. It's not far from Coney Island, is it? Right, well, let's hope you come back again, and if you enjoyed it, yeah? So great, yeah, brilliant. Yeah. But so this is it. Spread the word. Anybody wants a team outing along here? What you also can do, I'll give it a plug. Over there in the grey stand, we allow that to be given out for charity nights. So if any of you want to get involved in a charity, or your club, or your construction company, anybody wants to come along for a night out, as long as you've got about 60, 70, 80 people, we do a deal over there, and then you can earn about £1,000, £1,500 for your charity if you follow our rules. So it's a great, great idea, great scheme. So we had the Scouts here last week, and they raised 1,300 quid. And the beauty of that was they all came along and left the kids at home, so they loved all that. But not you, Cody. You're a nice man. You'll be coming along, won't you? Yeah? Well, thanks very much for coming, and enjoy your support. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Lovely. Thank you very much. Brilliant. Thanks a lot. Cheers. Right, there we go. On with the next race. I think we've got another presentation. We've got a memorial race, race 9, I believe. So I hope you enjoyed this evening. Lovely, hottest day of the year. But most of you are outside, which is great fun. Can't tip you any winners. We got any tipsters from the bookies? Any tipsters from the bookies along there? Mr. Johnson, you're going to give us a tip for the next race for the crowd. Here we go. Trap 5. Barry Johnson, the bookies, tipping trap 5. So don't go mad on him. Treat him gently. Have a bet with the other bookies as well. All right, thanks a lot. See you later.
Great stuff, Barry. Great stuff. And good luck if you're on the 5 dog in our next race. Meanwhile, the full order of finish for race number 4 was as follows: 4, 5, 6, 2, 1, 3. The distances were 2 3/4, 1.5 lengths, a short head, 5 lengths and half a length. The winning time 28.70, 28.70. The winning time for trap 4, Wood Arabian, winner of the Biffa Subcontracted Services Stakes.
Right, well, we've got a school. We've got a birthday. So, here, look at this. Can we have a picture of these lovely ladies? Give us a cheer, ladies. There we go. Beautiful. There you're live on the screen. I know you're not live on the screen. You're live on in the TV in there. Right, where's birthday lady? Oh, we're panning it. And what's your name?
Liz, yeah.
Oh, Liz, and we're not going to ask ages, are we? But you all look so very, very young. Are you all teachers? Oh, my God. Please have a look at these beautiful teachers, because I'm sure they didn't work like this when we was at school. Okay, Liz, £5 free bet for you from Towcester Bet. So, okay. So, and any greyhound, like, I think Barry Johnson's tipped trap 5 in the next race. So you come with me in a minute. We'll go to Towcester Bet. You've got a £5 free bet for your birthday. Okay? Well, ladies, I hope you're enjoying yourself. Can't give you all the £5 bet, but why don't you buy a bottle of champagne? There we go. Right. Okay, happy birthday to you. And we're going to sing a little all together now then. Come on then, happy birthday to Liz. Come and start it off then. Oh, hey, well done, well done. So there's one very not embarrassed lady. You have a great evening, all the best. There we are, look, there you are up there. Give the wave, give it a wave. There we go. So, so lovely teachers, lovely to see you while we enjoy the rest of the evening. And and when do you break up for your 6-week holiday? Tomorrow. Oh, fantastic. Oh, what are you going to do? Who's going abroad? No. Wait a minute, hang on. So if you're not going abroad, are you staying at home then? Just you? You must be doing something in that 6 weeks you've got off. It's not a bad job, is it, when they're at home? But then what's it, September, you think, oh, sod it. You want them lovely kids back. Right, enjoy the rest of the evening. Thanks a lot. Bye. Cheers.
Greyhounds on parade then for race number 5, the first of tonight's open races. It's the RPG TV Novice Stayers Stakes. Just 3 minutes left of betting on this race. The Greyhounds are heading directly over to the starting traps. The runners for race 5 are as follows though. Trap 1 is Moopage Lally, owner Mr S Jesty, trainer Kevin Hutton. 2 is Turbine Top Gear, owner Mr P Clark, trainer John Blanco. 3 is Lightfoot Star, who's a middle seed, not wide as printed, owner with the Bowdown Boys, trainer Hazel Kemp. 4 is Alfie, not too far, owner trainer Barry Denby at Perry Bar. 5 is Caro Nipper, owner and trainer Reggie Older. And 6, Swift Claire, owner Mr S Man, trainer Mark Wallace. Greyhounds approaching the starting traps then for race number 5. The first of tonight's open races, just 2 minutes to the off, 2 minutes only. And we saw it briefly just on the big screen just a second ago. I can tell you Mick Lives' tip for this next race, race 5, is trap 1, Moopage Lally. Has been mopping up in graded company here at Towcester, winning his last 2 S3 contests for trainer Kevin Hutton. And she makes the leap to open class here, and he thinks it could be a winning one. Let's have race 5 up on the big screen now then. You can see that trap 6, Swift Claire is the 2-to-1 favourite. So your Jolly in Stripes, trap 6. And Mick Lives' selection next in the betting at 3-to-1. Moopage Lally, the one dog, currently trades 3-to-1. Only a minute to the off then. The Greyhounds approaching the starting traps. The 6-bend contest is the RPG TV Novice Stayers. Going behind the boxes over that far side. Not long to get those bets on then for the first of tonight's open races. And the Greyhounds are now loading up for race number 5. Going in the boxes, loading up for the RPG TV Novice Stayers. Loading, loading. All safely locked away then for race number 5. It's the first of tonight's open races, the RPG TV Novice Stayers Stakes. Tia has waved the flag, so the hare's running. Hare's on the move, race 5. Hare's approaching the boxes. Off and a race then for the first of tonight's open races. One off to a flying start up the inside. Moopage Lally. Joined now by 5 running his first couple of corners. Caro Nipper. 6 laying handy on the wide outside. That's Swift Claire. Back to pass the judge then with a whole circuit to go. But about this 5 dog so far. Caro Nipper. 6 thereabouts still. Swift Claire. Gap back then of 4 lengths to 1/3. Then comes 2, 3 and 4 back markers. Heading down the far side though. But about these wide boys so far. 6 though. Looking at room to challenge up the inside now. Swift Claire takes it up at the 3/4 pole. 5 trying to rally on the outside. This pair well clear. The one dog. Moopage Lally back in 3rd. Trying to stay on, approaching the final bend though. It's still the wide boys battling out up front. 6 from 5, 5 from 6. A real ding-dong battle to the wide. 1 might usurp more at the inside though. 1 finishing well and going to get up. 1 lands of spoils. Closer places 6 and 5. The official result in race 5 was first trap 1, Moopage Lally, Mr S Jesty, trainer Kevin Hutton. Second trap 6, Swift Claire. Third trap 5, Caro Nipper. Result 1, 6 and 5, 165, green light. Up on your screens then you can see a replay of our first open race, the RPG TV Novice Stayers Stakes. And trap 5 it was that took it up off that second corner. Caro Nipper was soon joined up front by the 6-year-old Swift Claire. It was all about the wide boys for most of the contest from here on in. Caro Nipper and Swift Clare a private battle up front, but meanwhile the one dog Moon Page Lally will try and hunt them down back in third place. Stuck to her guns up the inside did Moon Page Lally for trainer Kevin Hutton. But off this final corner, 5 and 6 were well clear, and you thought it was all about those two, but almost unnoticed up the inside crept trap one Moon Page Lally to nab this race in the shadow of the post. Up on your screens now then the closing stages of that previous race, race number 5, the RPG TV Novice Stayer Stakes. And in the end it was all about track 1, Moo Page Lally. You wouldn't have thought so down the far side though, as 5 and 6 strode well clear, and seemingly the race was all about those two off these final couple of corners. But as we said before, the one dog just snuck up the blind side, stuck to the rails, and took the shortest route to victory for owner Mr. S. Jesty and trainer Kevin Hutton. And the full order in for race 5 was 165.432, 165.432. Distances were half a length, a short head, 2 3/4, half a length and 3 1/4. Winning time 40.66, 40.66, the winning time for Moo Page Lally. The betting is in then for our next race. Race number 6 is the children's race. Is race 6, a Grade 2 sprint contest. Favourite in red this time, Trap 1 Air Forks Cluston. Currently trading at 9-4. Next in, it's a 3-dog Lowgate Nadine at 3-1. Traps 2 and 4 are both 4-1. It's 6-1 Trap 6, Not Your Dog Ray. And the roughie at the moment, Trap 5, So Swift Jess, currently trading at 8-1. Not long till post time now then, just 4 minutes left of betting on the children's race. 4 minutes only. Greyhounds on parade, stand by for the countdown. Greyhounds on parade then for race number 6. It's a sprint D2 contest, the children's race. Runners heading directly to the starting traps over the far side then for this sprint. And they are as follows. Trap 1 is Air Force Cluxton, owner Mr. J. Clark, trying to mark Wallace. 2 is Only One Lee Mack, owner Mr. W. Boyle, trying to mark Wallace. 3 is Lowgate Nadine, owner Mr. Foley, trying to Kelly Tobin. 4 is Optimus Prime, owners Mr. Cross and Mr. Gill, trying to Richard Yates. 5 is So Swift Jess, owner Mr. Keating, trying to Reggie Alder. And 6 is Not Your Dog Ray, owned by Mr. Cross and Mr. Yates, trained by Richard Yates. Mick lives his tip this time then. Trap 3, Lowgate Nadine. He says Nadine is ultra consistent and is red hot at present. It would be a brave move to desert her. So there's Mick lives his tip for this next race. Race 6, Lowgate Nadine. Second last time out in a similar class contest behind Towcester Lucy. Wouldn't have to improve much to land this one. We now have just 2 minutes to the off. 2 minutes. Greyhounds approaching the starting traps for the children's race. Still the favourite in trap 1 then, Air Force Cluxton, 7-4. Greyhounds loading up then over the far side for race number 6. Going in those boxes for the children's race. Grade D2. Loading, loading. All loaded then for race number 6. Grade D2. Tia gives them a final check. She's happy, she's waved a flag, so the hare's running. Here's the move for the children's race. Race number 6 on your card, grade D2. Off and racing, the 4 off to a flyer. Optimus Prime got 3 for company and 3 showing some decent early gears. The lead ran his first bend, 3 from 4. Then comes 1, 2, 5 and 6. About to straighten for the judge though. It's Trap 3. 6 goes very wide out the back. Trap 3 from 1 and 4. Can the 3 hold on? 1 making good progress at the inside. I think has got there. 1 beats 3. 4 third. 1, 3, 4. Although officially a photograph. The official result of race 6 was first trap 1, Air Force Cluxton, owned by Mr. J. Clark, Trevor Mark Wallace. Second trap 3, Lowgate Nadine. Third trap 4, Optimus Prime. Result 1, 3 and 4, 1, 3, 4. Replay the children's race up on your big screen now then. And trap 1 had a bided time in mid-division off these run his first couple of corners. Trap 3 made the early running, but as they straighten for the judge, the one dog turned on the power to get his head in front where it mattered most. 1 beat 3, 4 back in third. Well, I just confirm the full order in for race number 6. It was 134.256, 134.256. The distances for race 6 were ahead, 1.5 lengths, 3/4 of a length, 3.5 and 1 3/4. The winning time for Air Force Cluxton was 15.78, 15.78, the winning time for the children's race. The betting's in then for our next race, Lucky Race 7. It's the RPG TV Standard, Heat 1. First 3 to qualify for the final on the 26th of this month. We have joint favourites in traps 1 and 2. Too Late to Sell and Mad About Ryoga, both trading at 2 to 1. Next in it's a 6-dog, Ballymac Sinbad at 3s, 8 to 1 traps, 4 and 5. And the outside at the moment, trap 3, Magical Dougie at 10 to 1. Greyhounds on parade then for lucky race 7. It's the RPGTV Standard Heat 1. First 3 qualify for next week's final. Greyhounds on their way to the starting traps then. Just over 2 minutes left of betting on this race. The runners are as follows. Trap 1 is Too Late to Sell, trained by Heather Dimmock. 2 is Mad About Ryoga, trained by John Smith at Perry Bar. 3 is Magical Dougie, and with the Westwell Racing Club, trained by Kevin Hutton. 4 is Max on Storm, trained by Mark Wallace. 5 is Siderian Blitz, trained by Heather Dimmock. And 6 is Ballymac Sinbad, trained by Mark Wallace. Just 2 minutes to the off, 2 minutes only left for betting on lucky race 7. Is the Heat 1 of the RPGTV Standard. There's Mick Lives his tip up on a big screen then. He goes for Ballymac Sinbad in trap 6. He says, when Sinbad gets it right at the boxes, he is formidable. Will he be tonight? Ballymac Sinbad, the selection of Mick Livesey in this next race, race number 7. Currently trading at 3-1 is Ballymac Sinbad. Joint favourites in actual fact, just changing the market now. A clear favourite in trap 2, Mad About Ryoga. Currently 7-4, and it's 9-4, trap 1, Too Late to Sell. Nice shot of the favourite there down on the big screen. Trap 2, Mad About Ryoga. Visiting trainer John Smith from Perry Bar. The Greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps of lucky race 7, loading up for the RPG TV Standard Heat 1. Going in those boxes. Just a couple left to load then for lucky race 7. All safely loaded then for race number 7. Tears waved a magic flag, so the hare's running, hare's on the move. Race 7, it's Heat 1 of the RPG TV Standard. Fun is up behind the boxes. We are now off and racing this 500-metre contest, and trap 1 is that shows first from 5 and 6. It's tightly bunched. They go in this first bend. Who's going to come out on top? I can tell you it's trap 2 up the inside. Mad About Ryoga now gone 2 lengths clear from 6. Back in second place, Ballymac Sinbad trying to stay on. Then comes 4, 1, 3, and 5 back. Marcus Siderian Blitz into the third corner we go now, and trap 2 has gone through the gears nicely up front. Mad About Ryoga has stretched about 4 lengths clear from nearest pursuer. That's trap 4, Max on Storm. Then comes 6, but surely won't catch this 2-dog now. If you're on the blue, get in the queue. 2 wins easily, 4 second. 6 third. Even numbers have it. 2, 4, 6. The official result of race 7, first trap 2, Mad About Ryoga, Mr. Al Calcutt, Mr. Al Newell, trumper John Smith at Perry Bar, second trap 4, Max on Storm, third trap 6, Ballymac Sinbad. Result 2, 4 and 6. 2, 4, 6. Result final. Replay up on the big screen then of race number 7. The field are very tightly bunched and all squeeze of room around that first corner. But 2 it was that avoided up the inside. Took the shortest route around his first couple of corners and avoided all the bother and kicked on down the back. Stretched clear by about 4 lengths from 4 in second down that far side. 6 was still there and thereabouts in third. And it stayed that way to the line from there on in. 2, 4, 6. The result of race number 7. Those 3 Greyhounds all qualify for next week's final with the RPG TV Standard. Well, as the water bowser goes round, and the track's prepared for our next race, race number 8. I'll give you the full order of finish for that previous race, race 7. It was 2:46.153, 2:46.153. The distances were 6 lengths, 1 3/4, 2 lengths, 3/4 of a length, and 1 3/4. The winning time 29.79, 29.79. Replay of that race up on the big screen now then. There's also a bother around that first bend, but didn't affect the 2-dog, Mad About Riaga, who kicked on down that far side, stretched the lead by about 4 or 5 lengths from 4 back in second place. Then came 6. They straightened for the judge. Trap 2 strode clear to win in the end by 6 lengths from trap 4. Max on Storm in second. Balamak Simbad, another 1 3/4 back in third. Confirmation of that winning time for race 7, 29.79. Then up on the big screen now. Full order in 2:46.153. Well, I can tell you in our next race, race number 8, we have Mick Lives's Nap of the Night. It's trap 3, Blackstone Marco. He's tipped a couple of winners already tonight, Mick, but his nap selection here in race number 8 is trap 3, Blackstone Marco. And there's a man himself, Mr. Mick Livesey, to tell you exactly why he fancies Blackstone Marco quite so much.
The Nap of the Night comes at 9:24 and it is the wonderful, the marvellous, trap-free Blackstone Marco. I've gone nap on him twice since I started doing this job at Towcester, and both times he did the business and sent me boom crazy. I'm going for an hat-trick of Blackstone Marco nap victories, and I think he's gonna do it.
Well, there you go. That's Mick's nap. Blackstone Marco in our next race, race 8. It's a Heat 2 of the RPG TV standard. He goes with a 3-dog. Greyhounds on parade then for race number 8. It's heat 2 of the RPG TV standard. Runners are as follows. Trap 1 is Boyne Park Conair. Owner Mr. D. Skeech, trainer Ernest Skeech, unattached. And his weight tonight is 30.7 kilos. 2 is What Fun Jamie, owned by a few good men. Trainer Matt Dartnell, weighing 35.2 tonight. In 3 is Blackstone Marco, owned by Carpenter, Cheeseman and Deere. Trained by Heather Dimmock, weighing 34.1. 4 is For Myers Hope, owned by Mr. Sandback, trainer Mark Wallace, weighing 28.1. In 5 is Farron Smith, owner Mr. J. Hannafin, trainer Seamus Gorn, weighing 33 kilos. And 6 is The Star Lord, owned by the Star Lord Syndicate, trained by Kevin Hutton, weighing 34.6. Still 5 minutes to the off, 5 minutes left for betting on heat 2 of the RPG TV standard. Taking a quick look at the betting then for heat 2 of the RPG TV standard. Mick Lives His Nap is odds on here. 5-4 on trap 3. Blackstone Marco, he's your favourite for this race. Then go 5-1 trap 4, 6-1 traps 2 and 5, 8-1 trap 1, and the Star Lord in 6 is the outsider at 10-1. Greyhound's about to head down towards the starting traps then for race number 8. Tier's got them all in line. There's a favourite. Trap 3, Blackstone Marco. Mick Lives His Nap selection. Currently trading odds on 4-5. Still 3 minutes to the off, 3 minutes. Tier will take the Greyhounds for a little walk down behind the boxes. Less than 1 minute to the off now, then the greyhounds are being loaded into the starting traps, loading those boxes for race 8. It's heat 2 of the RPG TV standard. Going in. All safely locked away then for race number 8 on your card. It's heat 2 of the RPG TV standard. Tia's waved a flag, so the hare's running. Here's the move, race 8, heat 2. Off and racing. Trap 4, the first to show for Myers Hope. 3 showing good early gears like 1 and 5. They come 2 and 6. Round this first bend we go. It's trap 1 taking the shortest route, but 4 takes control now for Myers Hope. 4 from 1. 5 looming large on the outside. There comes 3, 2 and 6 whipping them in. That's the Star Lord. In towards bend number 3 we go now. Still the black jacket for Myers Hope that leads. 1 looking to challenge up the inside. 3 still thereabouts. Likewise 5 approaching the final corner now though. It's still the black jacket for Myers Hope trying to kick again up front. Here comes the old fella up the inside though. Blackstone Marco not to be denied. 3 gets up, beats 4, 5 third, 3, 4 and 5. The official result of race 8, first trap 3, Blackstone Marco, owned by Carpenter, Cheeseman and Deere, trained by Heather Dimmock. Second trap 4 for Myers Hope, third trap 5, Farron Smith. Result 3, 4 and 5, 3, 4, 5. Replay of race now up on your big screens now. That was the second heat of the RPG TV standard. Traps 3, 4 and 5 joining the first 3 home in the previous race in next week's final. It was all about trap 4 early doors for Myers Hope. Made most of the running for the Mark Watkennel. 1 was handily poised in second. Well, there was the old fella up the inside. Mick lives his nap. He was going boom roundabout now as he got his head in front. It was a boom for the Livesy. Beat the 4 dog back in second, 5 back in third. But no denying, Mick lives his nap there. The old fella Blackstone Marco, real champion for his connections. Carpenter, Cheeseman and Deere, and trainer Heather Dimmock, and doing a good turn for Mr. Mick Livesy. Boom! Well, we just saw the replay then of race number 8. The old fellow Blackstone Marco getting his head in front as a line loomed to win the second heat of the RPG TV standard. And the full order in for race 8 was as follows: 3, 4, 5, 1, 6, 2. The distances were half a length, 1 and 3/4, a neck, and 1.5. Winning time 29.82, 29.82. The winning time for Blackstone Marco. Well, hot off the press, I can tell you that the trap draw for next week's final of the RPG TV standard has just been made up in the steward's box. It reads as follows. Trap 1 will be Max on Storm, 2 Mad About Ryoga, 3 Blackstone Marco, 4 for Myers Hope, 5 Ballymac Sinbad, and 6 Farron Smith. That's the trap draw for next Tuesday night's final of the RPG TV standard, worth a cool £750 to the winner. Put it in the diary now. Be sure to be here next Tuesday for the big race final. We'll just go over that draw again. It's trap 1 Max on Storm, 2 Mad About Ryoga, 3 is Blackstone Marco, 4 for Myers Hope, 5 Ballymac Sinbad, and trap 6 Farron Smith. That's the draw for next week's final of the RPG TV standard. Greyhounds on parade then for race number 9. Race 9 is the Ernie Collender Memorial Race. And just a reminder, in track 1 we do have a reserve greyhound. It's Ratholdrum Lady, who's owned by Miss F. Dowden, trained by Bernie Warren. Full form for Ratholdrum Lady coming from the rear of your race card. In 2 is Slowdown Sally, owned by Mrs. Fowler, Man and Marshall, trained by Mark Wallace. 3 is Mash Mad Eyebrows, owned by Mr. Antonio and Mrs. Schofield, trained by Mark Wallace. 4 is Cotcher Blue, owned by Mrs. Flynn, Hill and Mitchley, trained by Heather Dimmock. 5 is Phoenix Kin, owner Mr. N. Bircham, trained by Bernie Warren. And 6 is Towstar Lucy, owned by the Towstar Syndicate, trained by Paul Clark. Well, Mick lives his nap, has just gone in. Blackstone Marco. Here he goes for the 3-dog Mash Mad Eyebrows. He says, I think this lady is set to have a great career in the UK. She rewarded her fans on debut, and surely there is more to come. Indeed, Mash Mad Eyebrows won her on the 25th of June. Similar D1 contest, looking to go in again for Mark Wallace. And if you do fancy Mash Mad Eyebrows, I can tell you now have just 4 minutes left for betting to do so. Grounds are heading over the far side for this sprint contest. This D1 is the Ernie Collender Memorial Race. And the betting's in for this race, race number 9, trap 3, Mash Mad Eyebrows, your 6-4 favourite. Still 3 minutes to the off, 3 minutes left for betting on the Ernie Collender Memorial Race. Grounds heading behind the boxes then for race number 9. Less than 2 minutes to the off. Won't be long till post time now. Race 9 is the Ernie Collender Memorial Race. Trophy up for grabs here. The reserve greyhound in trap 1, Ratholdrum Lady. Favourite in 3, Mash Mad Eyebrows, currently training 11-8. 15-8, trap 2, Slowdown Sally. Kennel mate, both trained by Mark Wallace. And the greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps, loading up over the far side for this top grade D1 contest, going in for the Ernie Collender Memorial Race. Loading. All loaded then for race 9. Tia's waved a flag, so the hare's running. Hare's on the move then for the top grade D1 sprint, the Ernie Collender Memorial Race. Lids full open and away we go. Trap 5, the first to show. Leads early doors, 4 and 3, both showing pace up and 3 it is. Mash Mad Eyebrows going to lead around this first corner off the final bend. It's 3 now, joined by 2 up the inside. Slow down Sally, 3 from 2, then comes 5 and 4 up towards the jolly old Jojo. 3's got us in the bag now, surely. 3 holds 2, 5 third, 3, 2, 5. The official result, race 9, first trap 3, Mash Mad Eyebrows, Mr. A. Antonio, Mr. J. Schofield, Tremor Mark Wallace, second trap 2, Slow Down Sally, third trap 5, Phoenix King. Result 3, 2 and 5, 3, 2, 5. Replay of that race 9 up on your screens now then. And some cracking early gears from trap 3, Mash Mad Eyebrows, the eventual winner. Put the race to bed round the first corner really. 2 ran on fairly well, Slow Down Sally's kennel mate. Both driven Mark Wallace, so a 1-2 for the Mark Wallace range. 5 ran on pretty well in third, Phoenix King. No doubt in the winner though, it's now 2 from 2 here at Towcester for Mash Mad Eyebrows.
No.
Go ahead, go ahead. Yeah. Run at it. No, you got to get in there. Get it nice and tight.
Right, that was the Ernie Collender Memorial Race. We just have the photograph with the winning Mad Mash. Oh, look, it's getting a little wash down. Beautiful. Oh, first time smiling. Lovely, lovely. Right, that was. Then we have a little start at the dog. There's a Mad Mash. We've got a lovely ground. But you like your enjoy your little wash. Going to go back and have some more water now. Yeah, well done. Right, we've got the connections here. We've got the family of Ernie, and we're going to go to Lorraine first. We've got Lorraine here, and Mark and his wife, Annette. So apparently, they have a little jaunt out every year for their dad. And Lorraine's going to start us off. Lorraine, tell us what it's all about.
It's my dad's birthday today. He passed away 4 years ago, but my dad's favourite pastime was greyhound racing and horse racing. So every year on his birthday, we try to either do greyhounds or horse racing. So that's why we're here tonight.
It's brilliant. Also, I think you told me earlier that when you were children, the holidays were based around racing. Tell me that.
Yeah, every holiday, wherever we went around England, there had to be a horse track or a dog track. It was never about like going out on the town. It was like, come on, we're going horse racing or we're going greyhound racing. Wouldn't change anything for the world. Best holidays of our life.
Oh, fantastic. A man after my own heart. Now, if you're born and bred into the game, it's wonderful, isn't it? So over to Mark then. Mark, and apparently you were looking for somewhere to go tonight for the 19th, and the only availability was Towcester Dogs. So how far have you come?
So we all live in Milton Keynes, but last...
Oh, that's not too bad.
No, it's not too bad. So last few years we've been to Newbury on the Super Sprint Saturday and stuff, but actually my dad loved, when the horse racing was here at Boxing Day, he'd love come up in here Boxing Day, so it was quite nice to come here tonight as well, so yeah.
Oh, well, if you fancy a trip here on Boxing Day, we've got the greyhounds on Boxing Day this year. We had them last year, absolutely busy. So, but you've dined up in the restaurant tonight, haven't you? You had some fun up there tonight? Had some winners? Annette, what about you? A good night tonight?
Yeah, great night. It's always a great night here, and we've been quite a few times, never disappointed. So, yeah, I could recommend it to anyone.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, thanks. That's really good. But a little bit hot upstairs tonight. I don't think the can we need the aircon sorted out in the restaurant a little bit, please? But yeah, it was. It is a fabulous Ruby Tuesday. What a great night, though, isn't it? So, have you had any winners tonight? I know you backed 5 because that was your dad's number, wasn't it? Is 5.
5, and I've had a couple of other winners as well, other numbers. So yeah, we've still got 3 to go yet.
Mark, 3 to go. That's right. Yeah.
Nothing.
One word susses it out there. Nothing. Well, in London, at least we say nothing. And then anything?
Yeah, I've got a winner. I haven't collected yet, but I will do.
Oh, that's brilliant. What we see a lot of is, though, where the men put the bets on, and there's the women that seem to come and collect the winnings a lot of the time. So that's great. Well, thanks for coming on. I'm glad you enjoyed tonight. And if you might see you on Boxing Day, but nonetheless, I'm having a good night, and I'm sure your dad's looking down. He'll give you a last couple of winners, I hope. Yeah, lovely. Thanks very much, then. All right, all the best, then. And your photos coming to your table. Thanks a lot. All the best. Thank you. Oh. Okay then, that does that. Now, earlier on, there was a birthday with the teachers from one of the local schools, and then, what was it? And then one of the ladies, Shireen, where's Barry? Where's Barry? It was my birthday last month, and I wanted someone to say happy birthday to me, so come on, let's go over and meet Shireen. Here we go. We've got a nice round of applause there. And then, and the mum's here as well. Shireen's mum's here. And what did mum say about her lovely daughter? Oh, I'm so very proud of her. Where else she is? There's Shireen over the back there. Wave, Shireen. Look, there's Shireen, sorry. Look, there you should be up there. There's a bit there. You got to duck down a bit to get under there. And then, and there's your mum. What's your name, mum? Julie. So you got a Julie named Julie, which isn't the hardest name to come up with, is it? And then you got a beautiful daughter over the back there with a beautiful name. So, yeah. So, listen, you lot up here. How old was you then? Oh, she's also a nursery teacher, nursery class teacher, aren't you? So you're not. So you are a lot younger than these old diddies up here that are going to sing you happy birthday. Are we going to sing happy birthday? Come on in, let's have a happy birthday for... whose birthday? What, next February? Well, it's every February, isn't it? Right, hands up who's had a birthday the last year. Let's sort this all out. Right, okay then. Yes, yeah, nice one. Okay, let's sing happy birthday to ourselves then, and Jermaine up there. Here we go, come on, happy birthday. Well, thank you, very well done. That just susses about everybody in the track. So everybody in the track's been mentioned tonight. Happy birthday to me. I think it was an Alice in Wonderland thing, is it? When they say happy birthday to me? Right, thanks for coming along. I hope you've enjoyed your spot lamp, lady. Well done. So that's it. We've got a couple of more races to go. What a beautiful night. I suppose I better give you a £5 free bet from Towcester Bet as well, won't we? Yeah. So I'm not asking the bookies. And the mum, what, for having you? Yeah. Oh, all right. All right, it's a one-off. It's a happy night tonight. It's a Mad Mash won the last race, so Mad Mash Barry will give you a free bet. So you come with me then. All right, thanks very much. Next race will be very soon. And this is Jim. Jim, tell me about what you're on your, how do we see your viewing?
Yep, so if you go onto your Facebook, go into the search and type in toaster.tv, and I'll be putting all the pictures up there of all the birthday sing-songs and stuff. And obviously you can go onto the streaming as well, which is www.toaster.tv. And basically everything that was recorded tonight will be replayed later on. So all these interviews you can actually see on toaster.tv.
Oh, fantastic. Do you hear all that? You're all on Facebook now then, brother, isn't it? Hey, love it, love it. So it's great. And TV, Toaster TV, Streamline Toaster TV. So give us that, how to go to TV again then, Jim?
So the TV one is www.toaster.tv. And that's where all the streaming is. And then later on, all the races and everything will be on there, and all the interviews. And then obviously you can go onto our Facebook, which is toaster.tv.
Right, have you got that, ladies? You bloody teachers, you should know all this now. Have you got all this sussed out? Or I will have you writing on your board, I must stop and listen a lot more. Well done, you're on. Oh, what, another birthday.
Julie, show us your robot dance.
Oh, Julie? Oh, Julie, listen, live on Toaster TV right now. Julie, the robot dancer. Here we go. Where you going? Oh, right. Suddenly, she wants to go to the toilet. Do you want that free bet, Julie, or not? Here she comes. Come on in. I will do the robot dance, the robot dance, the robot dance. Robot dance, robot dance. She's running away. Are you going to, come on. That's not much of a robot, is it? Right, here we go. Next race is coming up now. Enjoy the... There she goes. Julie, 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 Julie. Hey! Well done, brilliant. Right, the dogs are coming out for the next race.
Great stuff, Barry, great stuff. I bet you're a good mover as well, aren't you, Barry? But meanwhile, the full order of finish for race number 9 was as follows: 3.25.416. The distance is 1 1/4. A short's head, 3.5 lengths, 1 length and 3/4 of a length. Winning time 15.52, 15.52. The winning time for Mash Mad Eyebrows. Greyhounds on parade then for race number 10. It's the third Allow the Trial Stakes. We now have just 3 minutes to the off, 3 minutes. In track 1 we have Domino Storm, trimmer Mark Wallace. In 2 is Freedom Boundary, trimmer Barry Denby at Perry Bar. 3 is Jetstream Babs, trainer Kevin Hutton. 4 is Air Force Duchess, trimmer Mark Wallace. 5 is Crossfield Molly, trimmer Seamus Cale at Hove. And 6 is Hirachi Finn, trimmed by Kevin Hutton. We now have just over 2 minutes left of betting on the third Allow the Trial Stakes. Grounds will be heading down to the starting traps for this 500 metre contest. Favourite sure to be trap 1, the Mighty Domino Storm, for owner Mr. K. King and trainer Mark Wallace. There's a shot of the champion. Very classy race this though. Little taster ahead of the Allow the Stakes proper. Coming up a little later this month. Several major players for the Lowther Stakes itself, sure to feature in this race here. A very classy contest, this race 10 on your card. The betting is in then for race number 10. It's 5-2 on trap 1, 2-5. Next in it's trap 5, Crossfield Molly at 4-1. Pretty much any price you want, the rest.
It's got to be worth £1 on the 3 dog, hasn't it? 20-1 or the 2. £1 on both, why not? Yeah, definitely. I'd even have 9-1. Put £1 on all of them.
Very warm order in trap 1 then, Domino Storm, yeah, still 2-5. Great shot of Crossfield Molly there, the 5 dog. Sixth in the final pack, Horachi Finn for Kevin Hutton. One of 2 runners in this race for the Hutton range. Greyhounds loading up then for race number 10, going in for the 3rd Lowther Trial Stakes. All loaded then for the 3rd Lowther Trial Stakes. Tears waved a flag, so the hare's running bun is on the spin for race number 10. Bun is up behind the boxes. Away we go in for this classy bitches contest. 5 little slow out Crossfield Molly, but the jolly wasn't. Leads early doors. Domino Storm already 2 lengths clear into this first corner from 2 and 3. Then comes 4, 6 and 5 in back marks. So the second bend they fly now though. It's been all about Domino Storm so far. This class act still 2 lengths to the good from trap 6 in second, trying to hang on to her coattails. Horachi Finn, bit of the gap then back to 4. Then comes 3 approaching the final corner though. Been all about this wonder bitch Domino Storm to this point. Now pulled back 3, 4 lengths clear from Horachi Finn. A distant second now. One going further clear to land this easily in the end. One lands it closer places. 4 and 6. First trap 1, photograph of places. The official result of race 10 was first trap 1, Domino Storm, Mr. K King, Trevor Mark Wallace. Second trap 4, Air Force Duchess. Third trap 6, Horachi Finn. Result 1, 4 and 6, 1, 4, 6. Result final. As you can see the replay of race number 10 up on the big screen now then. A cracking performance by the 1 dog there, Domino Storm. Absolute class act in the race. Arguably the best bitch in training, perhaps even one of the best bitches of all time. And off that final corner, she stretched further and further clear to land fairly comfortably in the end. This 3rd Lowther Trial Stakes for Connections, owner Mr. K King and trainer Mark Wallace. Replay race number 10 back up again on the big screen now then, and it was poetry in motion really from the one dog Domino Storm. Let's say arguably one of the best bitches of all time. Mr. K King, Trevor Mark Wallace took it up early doors, and result from there on in was never in doubt. Just sit back, relax, watch this one dog go through the motions to win this one. Domino Storm, very impressive to win the third Lowther Trial Stakes. She'll certainly take some beating when the Lowther Stakes kicks off properly a little later this month. And the full order in for race 10 was 146.325, 146.325. The distance is 4.5 lengths, a short head, 3 lengths, 3/4 of a length, and 2. Winning time 29.57, 29.57. The winning time for the great Domino Storm. Betting is in then for our next race. Race 11, it's a retired Greyhound Trust Stakes. Remember, trap 1 is vacant. Favourite then in trap 2, it's Nelio at 7-4. Next in trap 6, Forest Andrea at 9-4. Then it's 5-2, Siderian Shawnee, 5-1 Roadmap, and 6-1 the outsider. He's a Wizard in trap 5. Now I have just 3 minutes to the off, 3 minutes only left for betting on race 11. The Greyhounds are on parade. Stand by for the countdown. Greyhounds on parade then for race 11. Heads straight over the far side of this S2 contest. It's the retired Greyhound Trust Stakes. I can tell you trap 1 is vacant. In 2 is Nelio, owned Mr. Flynn and Tremor Ben McBride. 3 is Roadmap, owned by Mrs. Foley and Wilson, Tremor Kelly Tobin. 4 is Siderian Shawnee, owned by the loyal Towcester, Tremor Bernie Warren. 5 is He's a Wizard, owned by the Oaks family, Tremor Ben McBride. And 6 is Forest Andrea, owner Miss D. Witchells, trainer Kevin Hutton. And Big Mick Livesey has gone with the 4-dog here. Siderian Shawnee is his selection. At his best, he can burst 40 seconds. Can indeed. Was a class act back in the day, Siderian Shawnee. And that's who Mick Livesey rose in with in race 11, the retired Greyhound Trust Stakes. Just 2 minutes to the off then, 2 minutes only left for betting on the retired Greyhound Trust Stakes. Tears leading them briskly over the far side. Still the favourite in trap 2, Nelio at 7-4. Greyhounds behind the boxes then for race 11. Grade S2 contest is the retired Greyhound Trust Stakes. 655 metres the trip. Loading up then for race 11. Just a 5 greyhound contest this one. We go with a vacant trap in red. Looks like they're all loaded then for race 11. Tears waved a flag, has a giggle. The hare's running. Runners on the spin then for the retired Greyhound Trust Stakes. Vacant trap in red. Off and racing 3 and 5, both a little slow out up front. It's trap 2 that leads early doors though. The favourite Nelio got 4 for company on his first couple of corners, but kicks on off the second bend now. Nelio, as 6 moves in the second place. Forest Andrea past the judge and with a whole circuit to go. Still the blue jacket of Nelio that leads. 6 trying to hunt them down on the wide outside. 4 still handy as well. 3 and 5 both detached. They head down this far side though. It's still trap 2. Nelio, 4 looking room to challenge up the inside. And 6 thereabouts still as well. Forest Andrea still anyone's race as they approach this final couple of corners, but still trap 2 trying to hang on grimly up front. 4 and 6 both still snapping at his heels off this final bend. Can the 2 hang tough? 6 looming large on the outside. Forest Andrea 2 from 6 and going to stay that way now for third. 2-6-4. The result of race 11, first trap 2, Nelio, Mr. J. Flynn, Trevor Ben McBride, second trap 6, Forest Andrea, third trap 4, Sidarian Shawnee. Result 2, 6 and 4, 2-6-4. Replay up on the big screen then of race number 11. It was the retired Greyhound Trust Stakes, and 2 basically made all the running. Nelio for owner Mr. J. Flynn and trainer Ben McBride. 4 and 6 are always very much on the premises and looking like they throw down the gauntlet throughout the race really. But trap 2 kept digging and digging. And then even though 4 made a big move around the 5th corner, the door was shut in his face. And 2 kicked on again up front. Nelio to go on and score for connections. 6 stayed on pretty well on the outside. Confirmation then of the full order in for race 11. It was 2-6-4-5-3, 2-6-4-5-3. The distances were 2 lengths, 1 1/4, 2 1/2 lengths, and 6. The winning time 40.64, 40.64. The winning time for race 11. as the replay is now being shown up on the big screen and around the stadium on your monitors. One of their Trap 2 Nelly over on Mr. Jay Flynn and trainer Ben McBride. Well done indeed to all concerned. Well, we now have just 6 minutes left of betting on tonight's final race. Race number 12 up on your screens is Big Mick Lives his selection for the lucky last. He goes to Trap 6, Sligo Star. It's not the favourite though, that's Trap 2 at the moment, Jetstream Pearl at 5 to 2. Mick Lives his Sligo Star, as well as Trap 3 AFL's Galaxy, both next in at 3 to 1. Go 4 to 1, Trap 4 Primo Teddy, 5 to 1, the 5 Jolly Jules. And the outsider at the moment, Trap 1, What Fun Jojo at 6 to 1. We now have just 5 minutes left of betting tonight. 5 minutes only left of betting on tonight's final race. It's the Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes. Last chance to win it big at Towcester tonight.
We've got time, Alex. We'll be all right.
Greyhounds will soon be on parade then for tonight's final race, race 12. It's the Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes. We'll wait the countdown. Greyhounds on parade then for the last. Just 3 minutes left of betting tonight. And in the Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home, in trap 1 we have What Fun Jojo, owned by A Few Good Men and Trevor Matt Dartnell. 2 is Jetstream Pearl, owner Mr Freshwater, trainer Kevin Hutton. 3 is Air Force Galaxy, owned Mrs Clark and Doherty, trainer Mark Wallace. 4 is Primo Teddy, owned the Shellgrove Syndicate, trainer Ben McBride. 5 is Jolly Jules, owned Mrs Bennett Foley, Tobin and Wilson, trainer Kelly Tobin. And trap 6 is Sligo Star, owner Mr Gaskin, trainer Mark Wallace. Just 2.5 minutes left for betting tonight. Full betting then up on the big screen. Still the favourite in trap 2, Jetstream Pearl at 5-2. Mick lives his selection, the 6 dog Sligo Star at 3-1. Likewise, Air Force Galaxy in 3. Grounds heading towards the boxes then for tonight's final race, race number 12. Hope you've all enjoyed your evening here at Towcester tonight. Racing here again on Friday and Saturday night. First race 7:30 on both occasions. Grounds behind the boxes then for race number 12. Signing off with a 3-grade contest. It's the Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes. The Greyhounds are now being loaded into the starting traps for tonight's final race, race number 12. Loading for the last. Loading, loading. Nearly all loaded then for tonight's final race, race number 12. All loaded then for the Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes. Tia has waved her flag. She waves all goodbye this time. The Hare's running for the final time tonight. The Hare is on the move for race number 12. Bunny up behind the boxes then for the Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes. Off and racing, too a little slow out, but up front, here's Trap 3 putting the pace of the race early doors. Air Force Galaxy is going to lead them round. Bit of bother in behind. The 3-dog kicks on up front now. Air Force Galaxy goes about a length or so clear from 4 back in second. Primo Teddy, a 2-length gap back to the 1 in third. Then comes 6 at the halfway marker now, though. Still Trap 3. Air Force Galaxy has stretched them out up front. Got about 3-4 lengths clear now from nearest pursuer. Still Trap 4. Primo Teddy trying to stay on a long way back to the 1-dog in third. What Fun Jojo. Straight in for the Jojo. Short's about a 3 from here on in. Makes pretty much all. Air Force Galaxy wins the last from Mark Wallace, 4 second, 1 third, 3, 4 and 1. Official confirmation of race 12 then. First Trap 3, Air Force Galaxy. Mr. J. Clark and Mr. K. Doherty. Trevor Mark Wallace. Second Trap 4, Primo Teddy. Third Trap 1, What Fun Jojo. Result 3, 4 and 1, 3, 4, 1. Replay of the final race of the night and up on your big screens. Also bother around those first couple of corners, but 3 made the most of it up front. Air Force Galaxy kicked on down that far side, stretched the lead over Trap 4, Primo Teddy by about 3-4 lengths at halfway and showed no signs of letting up really. They gallop. Air Force Galaxy winning comfortably in the end for owners Mr. J. Clark, Mr. K. Doherty and trainer Mark Wallace. Impressive performance to win the last by Air Force Galaxy.